Gazelle. However, we call it Petashara. What do you call the yacht? Is it Uli? We will suffer and ride gazelles. And now we are going to the sea. It is several thousand kilometers away. The crest of the cockerel wins a blue sea in the wind. Wait for me in the morning. By morning, yeah. We are driving very slowly. Gazelle is hell. But it's such a fun hell. With us as usual, the worse, the better. And so we realized all the thrash fantasies on the theme of Gazelle. Lambrequin, red torpedo, a twister on the steering wheel. And the fiercest thing is that there is no power steering on it, and you feel very primitive. And this is our plan. We will be riding a lot on the Ural truck along the sea, doing its welding tuning. The plans include a sculpture of a pig's head of the correct anatomical shape.
We're on this miracle with a bunch of everything actually. When there is a tire, you have to turn on the stove. It's not worth it without a stove, and it's just a real thing from such weather. Gazelle racing.
This sunset would be gorgeous in the middle of a toll highway, on the side of the road, if not for one small but. We lost battery charging, and we overheated once again. At one of the traffic police posts, we had to unload all our belongings from our Gazelle and load it again. We were given a search of things. Nothing was found, protocols were drawn up about it, and everything would be fine, but we already did it once this morning, because the battery on our Gazelle still sat down, and we had to unload all the things, get another battery from the loader, load them again, and then again at the post.
And you probably think that everything is smooth with us, but as if not so, as if not so.
Here's the story. From refueling to refueling. Pour water, pour water, pour water. We overheat, we remove the thermostat, we drive, we run out of all water and even drinking water. We stop hopelessly near some unfinished building that stands alone on the road. And what do you think we see there? We see a pool full of water there. It was just awesome.
We are led by such a thing, on such a thin nerve. I hope we'll get there sometime.
The removed thermostat did not help. It became obvious that the cylinder head gasket had burned out. Anger has come to us. And another 200 kilometers on the way. It's kind of like hitchhiking, only with your broken wheelbarrow. And I must say, quickly there are those who will spend their time and help you. But all this was, of course, with adventures.
And now the rope has come off. We can't honk. The dude is leaving. Please.
Failure. After a series of hilarious failures, we were picked up by a man in a Ford. It was clearly an 8-cylinder engine. Clearly, the man really liked how he accelerated, because he accelerated constantly. Gazelle has never traveled so fast during this trip as on this man's tie. In general, I want to express my great gratitude to all those who dragged us. Thank you, good, kind people. In the end, we arrived where we were going. We drank a morse, ate berries, cheered up Nina, who was waiting for us from Mayevka, and went to the sea on her. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gorgeous bathing. A magical sunset. The clutch broke. What kind of failures are these with technology? But at that moment, a man appeared in a minibus, put us all in his wonderful body, and drove us home. The nail of the program, for which we suffered on the Gazelle, is designed to evacuate Nino.
Just look at what a cool tow truck. How awesome he is already. Fields.
Oh, and what do we have here? Oink. We hooked Nina's Uralchik. Nina now has no clutch, there is a driver, then a wonderful dynamic and a translator. Uralchik does not feel Nina behind him at all. There is enough power specifically. This, of course, is a huge plus for him. We promptly solved the clutch issues and went for a ride. But we were very much annoyed by the stained glass paint. In order to improve visibility, we have prepared. We have all sorts of wonderful tools with us. Our little friend is a two-stroke generator, and our beautiful Bulgarian girlfriend. We will destroy this case in 2 stages. At the first stage, we will do it like the right guys. I'll show you the pictures now. Well, on the second already, as if we would just make a Watts. That's all, away. Now we will remove on top of the frontal type. This is also a kind of classic. I'll put everything in the trunk for now. We'll take a ride as it is, because right now we have a classic convertible business in general. It seems to me that it certainly got better, but the glass is still dirty, and we are glass. This is such a topic to the best of our ability, and the wipers don't work. It seems it is necessary to delete completely and completely, but it is necessary to make a test run. Definitely more interesting, just more space, more sea, more of this all. But dirty. Therefore, my heart feels that we will ride without glass at all. So to speak, in a biker way. There is a feeling of a convertible, but there is no feeling of freedom. Therefore, no, the glass should be refused. Definitely refuse. We're in trouble. Here. What are we going to do? Well, what are you? Great. The view is gorgeous, but there is no practicality on the fly. And due to the fact that we can only go back now, it will not be possible to drive up nicely. Well, away with the dirt. Class. Now, we are waiting for the way home in reverse, and we won't be able to fully enjoy the absence of a windshield. But that's life. Oh, I really wanted to go forward at this moment, but I will have to go 8 kilometers back. What nonsense. Evacuate. Beauty. Nina was depressed, sad at heart. And I want to go to the sea right now. The neighbor is 2 houses away. Open the gate. Jiguli 5. Sell it soon. And now we are, since we have, no, they won't go. No, well, great. We are that, Podmo. Nina is broken, the sea is far away. Therefore, I had to buy another Lada. Although the Ziga is a disgusting thing, but when we have a 5 and another 5, then, of course, it already smells of stability, spare parts. Here, the steering wheel is, of course, very, very difficult, but we morally tolerate it. And what else? We urgently need to go to the sea to swim. The car is roomy, and we will again use the method of opening the rear window. It's a good way, I've been using it for a long time. The music was probably on. Pioneer. Here it is necessary to put some means for sitting. Maybe we'll put another backside here in general. It seems to me that this should be tried on here. I don't know how we'll just open the trunk. What is important? Well, it's not bad at all, as if it gets up. And what about the trunk? Well, by the way, everything is fine. But the steering wheel and the dashboard, of course, are the standard of Chinese tuning.